Hello everybody and welcome to this week's energy reading. I hope you're all well and happy full moon to you all. It is the full moon in Aquarius. So we'll just take a few moments now just to relax. So just close your eyes and just take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And we welcome the angels of God's energy into our lives. The divine energy, beings of light. We ask them to surround us and protect us with pure, beautiful energy. And we ask Archangel Michael to clear, to cut, to dissolve all negativity from our lives. Anything that is causing stress, pain, disharmony. And we ask Archangel Raphael to fill those voids with emerald green light. Feel those voids being filled with that beautiful emerald green light. And we ask the angels to bring us messages today for our highest good, to help guide us on our journey going forward. And we ask them to give us strength and truth and peace. And if you have a question that you'd like the angels to answer for you in this reading today, just put it out there and you might get it. And take a deep breath in and out. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Well done, everybody. So yes, it is a full moon day. Are you feeling it? I know a lot of people are. Some people are enjoying it and some people are finding it a little stressful, and that's okay too. So it's very hot these past few days. So it's everything's a little bit harder, isn't it, when you're hot? So I am in a different room, a cooler room, to do this reading today, just to help the messages come in a bit clearer. So we are going to use, I think we're going to use the Angel Tarot cards today, and we'll do some moon cards, and I think we'll pull a crystal card. So yes, full moon in Aquarius, it can bring lots of stress. It can bring lots of things up, but remember, if things are coming up, they're coming up to be released, and they're coming up so you can have a better life, okay? So it might be causing a bit of frustration, a few headaches, but there's always a positive in, and too many there. There's always a positive at the end of it, okay? It can also bring up, because we're moving into August as well, it can bring very fiery energy. It can be, you can feel amazing, but it can bring a little bit disharmony in relationships sometimes, because the different moons, the different energies and retrogrades affect people differently. So just remember to try and stay in peace and be dignified, and don't let yourself get, you know, stressed or say things that you don't mean just because things are a bit wiry. Okay, so try and stay in a nice serene place if possible. Okay, that's the first card. I mean, there's so much going on in the world at the moment. There is like people who are fighting for freedom, and man, are they doing an amazing job. Because freedom is our gift from God, and if we lose that, we lose so much of our existence here on this earth. So we need to stick together, and we need to fight for our freedom. And fighting doesn't have to be physical. Fighting is about using your voice, speaking your truth. It's about sticking together, being on the same page. We're fighting for the freedom of our children and our grandchildren and our great-grandchildren, that no one gets singled out in this world, and that everybody is the same. Everyone is loved the same. Everyone's loved the same by God, no matter what. So this has to be the same going forward for all human beings on this planet. So please stand up and fight for your human race. We're all the same. We're all on the same page. We all need to be on the same page. But we're all the same. There is no difference. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go for one more of these. So we'll have 6. So that's what's kind of going on at the moment. There's a lot of people fighting for freedom, whether it be personal or global, or just for your country. Okay. Then, okay, so we have the first card is Awakening, number 12. Okay. Second card is Falling in Love, or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth or enhanced intuition or new home. Ace of Water. Then we have King of Fire, and it's saying a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Then we have Ace of Earth, and it's saying an inflow of abundance, promising business venture, important documents and contracts. Number 13, Release. Release. And that says the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. And then we have 4 of Fire, or 4 of Air, sorry. And that is saying time to rest or take a holiday, allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide the answers. So, okay, so there's a lot going on there. So it feels like there's a lot going on at the moment. There's a lot of kind of things in the air, a lot of decisions to be made, a lot of stuff going on. But we are going to release it, and then it's time for a little rest. Okay, because you will deserve it after that. Okay, so number 12, Awakening. I feel like I haven't done these cards in ages. So I was kind of addicted to the fairy cards and to the Archangel Tarot. I love them. Okay, number 12. Stop going on, Lisa. So it's time to review your plans according to this card and look at things from a new perspective. Ask yourself, is it possible that a different approach would work better? Although it may feel like events have come to a standstill, this is temporary. So make use of the extra time you've been given to rethink your strategies. You may need to step out of the norm and the mainstream right now and embrace your unique aesthetic beliefs or attitudes. It's also a good moment to be generous with your time, attention, and gifts. This tithing is returned by the universe many-fold to you. So that's really nice. Additional meanings: epiphany, selflessness, unexpected life changes, the need for patience, the power that lies in being oneself, and unusual solutions. So kind of, I like that because it's kind of like what's happening at the moment. There's a huge awakening going on in the world, and people are starting to see that something's not right and something needs to change. And it's time now for people to be selfless and do this for others, to be truthful and stick up and help and support other people other than themselves, and step out of that fear of, oh, but I can't do that because I'm going to be judged and I'm not meant to and I'm not allowed to do that. But now is the time to stand up and to speak for other people. And like I said, this is for generations to come. This isn't about us anymore. It's about us helping our children and our grandchildren and their children and every other child on this planet to have a better life. And if we don't do that, then they're going to suffer for generations to come. So we need to be selfless, and we need to pray, and we need to speak our truth, and we need to stand up, and we need to say, you know, this isn't working. We need to try something different. So the power lies in being oneself. And we might not know how things are going to change, because if you're always watching the same thing, like the TV and reading the same papers and, nothing's changing at all, you're only thinking one way. When you have to just step out of that and just think differently for a few moments, and you can meditate on how to be that person that makes a change. What difference can you make in this world at the moment? So you are a powerful human being, and because you're so focused on what you see in front of you, you forget what's right around you, and God is what's right around you, and God is amazing. God is beautiful. God is everywhere, and magical things happen if you look in a different direction other than what you're being told to look at. So just step out of that mainstream energy and look at the magic that's around you. Just try it. Just see. I know a lot of you are. I know you are. But, just think, how can I change the world? Or how can I help the world? Or how can I make a difference in the world for generations to come? Anyway, I'm just going to leave that with you. It's getting very deep. But awakening is a huge card, and there's a lot of awakening going on. So, good one. Okay, Ace of Water. Let's see. A wonderful new person is coming into your life. This could involve a budding romantic relationship or renewed romance within your current relationship. Positive emotions such as joy, pleasure, and happiness are likely, and you may find yourself falling in love. Your psychic abilities, especially clairsentience, intuitive feelings, take flight at this time. Spiritual growth accompanies the rich emotional experiences that you're having right now. Additional meanings: true friendship, soulmates, compassion and kindness, and a new home. So there's some really positive things heading your way. So embrace them, and maybe when you do look the other way instead of forward all the time, that's when you'll meet your new friend or your new relationship or get that new inspiration. So that's beautiful. Then we have Knight of Fire. Well, maybe this is him or it or the idea or the inspiration. Knight of Fire. Okay. Situations. A significant situation requires your immediate and full attention. While time is of the essence, it's important to avoid making rash decisions. Enthusiasm and self-assurance are wonderful so long as they aren't separated from wisdom and caution. People, a person who is passionate about anything he or she takes on. A take charge individual who moves quickly with confidence and certainty on behalf of loved ones or beloved causes. Fearless, loyal, charismatic, self-assured, adventurous, restless, possibly impatient or insistent when it comes to having her own way. Okay, additional meanings: trusting your intuition, balancing home and career, a desire for attention and recognition. So again, that's very apt for what I was talking about with the awakening. So, you might, or I feel there's going to be a resurgence of that energy of, okay, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? And a passion or a reignited flame inside you is going to just go poof, and you're going to be like, okay, I can do this. I can make a difference in this world. I can make a difference in my own world. Like, okay, start with you and then start with everybody else, but make sure you're okay and happy with your life first. But there's a lot of stuff kind of starting to come up now to be released. So this is a great time for this energy to be happening right now. Okay. So get ready for a little bit of adventure, a little bit of excitement, and getting motivated. Okay. So things are going to happen pretty quickly. So get ready. Then we have Ace of Earth. And Ace of Earth is saying an inflow of abundance. What you give, you get back, you see. If you give to God, God gives back. Ace of Earth. Or Mother Nature gives back. If you fight for Mother Earth, she'll give you threefold back. Significant abundance flows to you. You may get a promotion, salary increase, or unexpected money. If you're starting a new business, the venture will likely succeed. The foundation for prosperity is being well laid. It's also a good time to make an investment, so consider any opportunities carefully. You may soon receive some important legal documents, contracts, or correspondence. Additional meanings: receipt for a gift, improving health, earning a degree, significant purchases, and excellent luck. So that's a beautiful card. I like that card. That's saying, if you believe in yourself and you follow your instincts and your intuition and you wake up to all the magic that is around you, then beautiful things can start to happen. So then we have 13, which is release. Good time to get release, hey, with the full moon. This card signifies it's time to move on because this project or phase in your life is now complete. There's no benefit in remaining in this situation. Instead, shake off the old and welcome the new. You may experience a sense of relief at this ending, or there may be some sadness. Either way, it's time to leave that which you've outgrown. Take your time in adjusting to this change in your life. It's not necessary to rush ahead. Be kind to yourself during this period of transition and seek the support of friends and family. Additional meanings: inevitable positive changes, facing your fears, relationship transitions, and spiritual evolution. Wow, amazing card. So yeah, to shake off the old way of living and step into the new way of living is quite scary, because it means leaving the known, the norm behind, and stepping into new energy, into unknown territory, and that can be very frightening. It'd be like saying you can't watch, that you won't be watching your usual soaps again, that instead you'll be outside gardening or building or doing something amazing for the planet or for your family or for your friends. And that, in some people, would create a lot of fear and say, oh my God, I couldn't live without my soaps. And so it's a bit like that, it's a bit sad, but it's not really. It's actually amazing, because you're stepping into a more spiritual, aware time, which is far more magical and far more beautiful than where you could ever be. So going forward, and again, you have choice. You know, you have choice to stay where you are or to step into the unknown and be brave. It's like starting a new job or moving to a new country or starting a new relationship after being in a relationship that wasn't good for you. So it's scary, but it's good. It's positive, if that makes sense. So after all this releasing and all this work going forward and all the change that you have been going through, we are now at 4 of air. Okay. I'm losing my throat chakra. I am okay now. I have cleared it, I think. Okay. It's time to rest, take a holiday, or just create time to regroup or rejuvenate. Retreat from the world and any stress of concern or concerns. If you've been ill, focus upon healing and don't rush back into action. You need some time alone. This situation requires significant reflection on your part. Meditation may provide the answers you seek if you've been exhausted by intellectual possibilities for a solution. Addition means a need to get more sleep, allowing more time before making a choice, the end of a stressful period, and feeling mentally exhausted. So when you've come through something mentally exhausting, like if you've been in a challenging time, challenging job, challenging relationship, just something that has been really stressing you out and you've been fighting really hard to come out of it, then it's really important that you do find the rest now, that you do take the opportunity to relax and connect with yourself again and re-energize yourself. And if you've been sick, then you know you're healing, you're coming out of that, and it's going to get better, but you have to look after yourself. So there's so much going on with this awakening, these new beginnings, these new experiences. And then we're going to, well, it's like I said, fighting for something better, fighting for something that's going to improve your life, improve your health, improve your mind, improve your spirituality, improve everything about you. And that means letting go of it all, letting go of it, and then resting, just being still. Okay, so we're going to pull a moon card. Let's see what the moon has to say. Oh, that's quick. Will we go with 3? Amazing. Okay. So we have the gibbous moon, the balsamic moon, and the cardinal moon. So all very strange moons. Okay, balsamic. Okay. So the first card is you're very close to achieving your goals. Okay, that would make sense with what we have already heard. The word gibbous means bulging. What a descriptive word. And pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asked about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may be required before you can get what you want. Though you certainly are on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there is also a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard, because one false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you, it's just meant to let you know there's a fuse attached to this situation, so be careful how you choose to light it. Tune to the moon by saying, I know that I'm on the right track. And additional meanings to this card. Now is a good time to review your plans. Keep the momentum going as you move towards your dreams. Stay focused. It's a good time to start a new project, and you need to get back into good health habits. Okay, so that card is saying you're on the right track. You're making all the right moves. So just keep going. Don't with this fiery kind of energy, don't push too hard or it'll blow. Okay? You know what I mean? Just don't push too hard. Don't poke anything that shouldn't be poked. If that makes sense. Do it in a peaceful way. Do it in a peaceful way. Okay. Time for healing. So that's the balsamic moon. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not a time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe. This is also a time to surrender and to wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had if you know that someone or something really isn't good for you. This card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. Tune to the moon. When one is healed, all are healed. Additionally means it's time to let go of the past. It's amazing, isn't it? Release. It's about release. You are about to turn a corner. Love it. You need more time to heal. Think about how the situation would look if everyone were healed. Imagine how it would look if everyone was healed and everyone was on the same path and everyone was walking in the same direction. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? That would be absolutely beautiful. And then we have the cardinal moon, and it's be bold and make the first move. So it's kind of back to saying stand in your power. Okay, the cardinal moon. Let's check what that is. 104. Okay. Now is the time to be bold, bossy even. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests that you're going to need to be all those things to get your ideal resolution or position in a situation you're asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you're worrying about a situation, it is a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way and step up as a leader. Do you remember back the angel cards? It just takes one person, and it could be you, just to stand up and take lead, to use your voice, to make such a difference in the world. Attune to the moon by saying, I am taking charge of my destiny. Additional meanings of this card: be bold and follow your heart and your emotions. Avoid recklessness or moving too fast. Come into your own. The time of action is now. And ask Ganesha, the Hindu elephant god, for help. Okay, that's good. So you see, it's like stand in your power. Take control. Do something that's going to change your world, rock my world, rock everyone's world for the better. They're great cards. Right, crystal card. You kind of get the gist of the energy. When the angels come through, when they come through the cards, they mean business. So there's a lot going on. So you can see why the energy is a little bit wiry and up in the air, okay, because there's a lot going on, a lot of decisions to be made, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of, but I can't do it, I can't do it, but you can do it. It's the worst that's going to happen, because there's a lot of worse that can happen if you don't. That's the problem. These are big cards. Gold. We actually got two cards. We'll go with gold. We actually got ruby too. Ruby. Okay, gold. Let's see what gold has to say. Okay. This gold card is a symbolic reflection of your true inner worth. At the core of your being, there exists a pure golden essence with an infinite capacity to create. You are being urged to look within, to go beyond the superficial personality and connect through contemplation and meditation with your true nature. There is a yearning within you to manifest all your heart desires. At the top of the list, you will discover a yearning for financial wealth and freedom and for self-confidence that money can bring. Do not delude yourself that somehow money is bad or that it does not align with your spiritual ideals. Money is just as much a part of God's creation as we are. In actuality, it's neither good nor bad, rather it's something to be valued and put to good use. Sit quietly for a few minutes each day and lovingly imagine yourself having and achieving all your heart's desires. Then set a goal, one that you feel is achievable in the short term. Focus on it each day until it manifests and then set a new goal and so on. Goals are reached one step at a time, an ongoing journey as you head towards. Set clear goals and remember to always keep focused on the present, for it is in the present that all unfolds. You deserve to be and have all your heart desires. But also with that card, as well as money, it's about money is an energy and we all deserve to have what we need, but it's also about self-worth. It's about confidence. It's about it's about being in a place that if you truly believe in yourself, that you can have anything your heart's desire, if it's for your highest good and for the highest good of all, and using it in a positive way. Okay, so we got Ruby too. So let's see what message Ruby has for us today. Okay, Ruby. There we are. Your passion for someone you love is being rekindled, and you will soon find yourself glowing with a newfound sense of joy and wonder for life. As you find yourself reflecting on all the blessings and precious memories derived from this beautiful relationship, you realize that bad times are easily forgotten, yet precious memories of love live forever. Love is an ocean which forever ebbs and flows. At times a raging sea, at times tranquil and calm. I think that's our connection with God. That's our connection with the universe, with Mother Nature, with our angels, with our spirituality. It's about being in that place of love, loving ourselves whole and completely, and sharing that love with the world, going back to love, back to the heart, back to the heart of God. So what beautiful cards, powerful cards. So I am sending you lots of blessings today, and I hope that you have a wonderful weekend and you enjoy the full moon energy, and that you do step into that beautiful, confident, loving, amazing person that you are, and you use it to shine and to guide and to change this world, because it needs you so much. So sending you so much love, and I will see you, God willing, next week. Take it easy and keep it cool.